Welcome back, folks. We're working on some projects today. We bought some slightly used bunks from a neighbor, and so we're moving them today. We're upgrading some of Uncle Jeff's feed bunks. Some of the bunks at Uncle Jeff's are pretty nasty. We'll show you that once we get over there. We're also going to be pouring sometime this summer, early fall, a new bunk line here, and so we're bringing a few bunks here. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy it today. We're open tomorrow to start on the last field of soybeans. The sun, it's gonna be a windy day, hopefully sunny. So here at Uncle Jeff's, you can see a lot of these posts are broke off the concrete, many of them, and they're crumbling, some corners, big chunks. 13 down. It gets a lot better because my grandpa put in couple extensions on this over the years, and so there's some newer bunks further down.
Try it. Okay, so that's awesome. So now we can just lay this over, all right? Wrong way.
I also don't really like these gates here, especially when we got 200 big old steers. Want something a little bit stronger, more dependable, and so we might, not today, but we might rip a bunch of this out and cement some metal posts in. We'll start moving these out of the way. Yeah.
Bring it down here. This is what really concerns me, is where it's decaying between the bunks where they bump together, and just about all of them now for a while are that way.
Huh.
So that is my biggest reason.
Yeah. Although we're done with these older bunks here, we do have a neighbor that's gonna be taking them and using them. He's gonna try using the best of the older ones. So we definitely don't want to break them while we're picking them up. That first bunk did not make it very far, and I tell you what, there's some big brats and mice living under there. This will be the third one, I assume, that's gonna snap off once I pick it up. But this is the last one, and then we're just gonna have to start some dirt work, just cleaning up some of that old decrepit hay. So there is concrete underneath here. It's gonna be a lot better for us to set these down and get them level if we get all this stuff out of the way.
Be careful with that step, because I hooked her with a box scraper one year and tore a piece of it out.
I see.
I'm guessing that it got poured after, maybe, so it's not all part of the floor.
That many mice since that Kia car commercial that was on repeat years ago. All right, we got that cleaned out. There's a nice, probably 2.5 foot pad here that these legs fit right on. Dad and Jeff are just a mile down the road loading up the trailer. They can probably fit anywhere from 4 to 6 bunks per load. They're pretty heavy.
Well, it's about 12:20 and we'll go home, grab some lunch, and on the way back we'll grab some more bunks from the neighbor and get back to it again. So I think we ended up pulling 17 out of here, and so we've got 2 or 3 more trips yet to bring the rest here, and then the rest of them will go home for a summer project.
That is quite the upgrade. I mean, just look at the edge on that leg. It's just pristine.
I know. This is nice. So other than that, one broke out there a little bit, but look how much thicker the concrete is too. So
yeah, there's one that had this bit of a spot, but we're thinking we put some particle board underneath and jack it up with like a car jack, and then pour some concrete with a bag of saccrete.
And luckily we've got some rebar there to help strengthen it, so we're gonna do it.
It's about as good of a day as they come. Sunny, 75, enough wind to blow the skeeters away. They're coming out. So if I let him push the bunks up without cleaning that little bit of mud out, it gets in between this concrete and the leg here, and then it doesn't get all the way up there. So that's why I clean that little bit up right in front of the leg. It's about my pay grade, so I'm getting it done. These bunks weigh approximately 3,000 pounds, I suppose. Those skirted ones like I have in my bull lot, they're quite a bit heavier. They're about 4,000. One more trip and this bunk line will be done, and then we got some that we're going to be bringing home, another load.
We're going to leave the cable for another day, right?
Yep.
We got to get ready for field work. A little work on the planter, grease it. Probably fill it with seed tonight.
We're getting it sucked all the way up to this ledge. Man, that looks... Done that, you just want to feed some cattle after that, huh? Load up a feedlot full and feed some cattle.
It looks fabulous.
That might outlast me, I reckon.
The other ones would have went my whole career because they started before I fed cattle.
The other ones were bad, but they were okay until I started picking a couple up.
Yeah.
They just fell right apart.
These are newer on this end because he expanded after he did the first 170, 80 feet, I guess.
Just got 6 more to load up, bring them home, and we'll be done with this job. So we're done working on the bunk lines for the day, and now what we got is a bearing went out on a couple trash whippers. We've got this one fixed. After this one went out, we noticed another one is about to go out all the way, and so we got some more bearings here that we got to fix and get the planter back ready to go. We just greased the machine, and if you look on this side, this is the correct looking side. Come over here, we might have just kept ourselves from having a breakdown in the field. Look at this, there's a big gap. That gap wasn't there. The nut came off?
Yep.
Alright, easy fix, huh?
I think so.
This is a shear bolt for the arm, you know, just in case you were to hit a tree when it's all the way out there. You hopefully break it here versus bending up the marker. But it looks like the nut worked its way off and somehow stayed in here while we were farming the last who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got 2 new bearings in the trash whippers, and we fixed another thing that we didn't know was broke. Now this thing needs fuel, and we're gonna seed it up for tomorrow. All right, folks, that's a full day. We got bunks moved, over 20 of them. Planter ready to go. A couple things fixed, full of seed. Like I said, we got a bunk line project we want to do here. So we're going to be pouring concrete, maybe in early fall, late summer. Also want to put concrete underneath the Aeroquip system. Got a couple gates we want to build. You know, we're getting into summer now, summer projects. Of course, that comes after a lot of haying. We got a lot of haying to do. If this is your first video, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you hit that subscribe button. Tag along. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love to see you next time. Have a good one.